Hi.
What up?
Welcome to our bed. It's a little underwhelming, but it is super cozy.
It is really cozy though.
So it is bedtime for us, but we thought we would do a little Q&A. I asked you guys on Instagram what you wanted to know about us because we're so important.
Everybody wants to know how I live my life.
Yes.
It's kind of like MTV Cribs.
Yeah. So, careful, okay?
Sorry.
No, it's okay. So, we're going to go through some questions that you guys asked, some questions I found online, just because a lot of you guys were asking the same questions, because we'll get to that in a minute. But we're going to go through all these questions, and you guys can get to know us a little bit since we're new. And if you're new here, thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you feel like it, like if you feel like it, and let's get started.
Let's do it!
All right. So, let's start with the one from Instagram because there was only like a few that, like literally 6 of you guys asked me this same question. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this one. We'll start off with kind of like a whatever. What is your biggest pet peeve about the other person, like about your partner?
You go ahead.
Can I guess what yours is about me first?
Well, I'm thinking
Just
of
for
it.
fun?
Yeah.
I think yours is going to be about my timeliness. Okay. My biggest pet peeve, I mean, I have so many, but my biggest pet peeve about you probably has to be the whole chewing thing.
So funny. So funny because I haven't heard you say anything about it until, like, it had been a while since you said something till the other day about Xbox.
No, but like, I'm not going to expose you on camera.
No, go ahead. You can expose me.
Okay, but like Alex literally will like chew his nails.
Oh, you can expose me.
And
yeah.
then use one of his fingernails as like a floss.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's pretty bad.
Okay, you do yours.
I don't know. Yours is way worse than mine. Holy crap.
What's yours?
I mean, I don't know if I can tell you on YouTube.
Oh my god, hurry up. If we
So
can't make
bad.
this video is gonna be like 10 years long. What is it?
Probably my biggest pet peeve would, and I know you're gonna kill me for saying it.
What?
It's like the tidiness around the house sometimes.
Oh my god.
Literally, you do a great job when it's cleaning time. You zone in, but cleaning time can be so far and few between. Sometimes it gets a little scary. So that's probably my biggest pet peeve.
We won't dig. Oh, okay. Okay. So this next question says, do you guys want kids? If yes, when?
Definitely want kids for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure. Our original, actually, I mean, we're still on our original plan, right? Up to 27?
Yeah, I think like we originally, when we first got married, we said we wanted to be like 27-ish. Alex really wanted to do it at 26, but I'm just not mentally like there yet.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of it when you get married. Like, I feel like there's a lot of pressure to have kids right away, but you should definitely enjoy your marriage at first. You should have a good foundation with your partner, in my opinion, before you get too rushed into that, if you can help it. Like, obviously life happens, for sure. But, like, we're just taking it a little slower. We're not in a rush. Like, we just want to enjoy each other before we get too deep into having a family, that's all.
Absolutely. So short answer, 2 years.
2 years.
This next one says, how did y'all meet? You want to tell them or you?
You go ahead.
So Alex and I actually have lived in the same, like our neighborhoods were connected when we were in middle school.
Mm-hmm.
So we've lived like a street away from each other for a really long time. But in middle school, in like 6th grade, we had homeroom together with Miss Chester. And that's how we met. We met through a middle school classroom. And we've been together ever since.
Yeah, right.
Just kidding. We can get into that later. Okay. This next one says, how long have you guys been together?
That's hard. I mean, well, I'm not going to count. Let's just count this. Yeah, for sure. So, is it 9 years?
Since our junior
Since we started
year,
dating, right?
Yeah, our junior year in high school. So that's 2012. So that's 8 years. Yeah.
8 years.
Yeah. So 8 years. It's a long time.
Married for 2. Who
said I love you first? You did. You totally did. I didn't say it.
No, it was definitely me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was a little lovesick puppy as a kid.
Oh.
It's not cute.
Cute.
It was not cute though. It was gross.
This next one says, what's your partner's biggest insecurity?
Oof.
So like what I think your biggest insecurity is?
I guess so.
You go first. It's a hard question.
I'm gonna say that I feel like your biggest insecurity is your looks.
You think so?
Yeah, I feel like you're way more self-conscious on yourself than you really need to be. You've gotten a lot better, and you're really not you don't have many insecurities, but if I had to say that one, that's it. Like, you're so hard on yourself. For no real reason. I don't understand why, but yeah, that's what I'm going with.
Insecurity for you? I mean, I would just say, like, I don't even know if that's, like, an insecurity.
Yeah, I mean, I do get a little insecure about how big my penis is sometimes.
Oh my God.
You know, like, it's a little daunting. I feel like it's a burden.
Shut up. As far as insecurities go, I really don't feel like you have a lot of them.
I don't feel like
I think if you ever really worry about anything, it's about, like, if you're providing.
Yeah.
And that, like, is really the only thing that I've ever really.
That's legit.
Yeah.
I feel that.
This next question says, have you ever lied to your partner?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If anybody ever tells you that they've never lied to you, they're lying to you. But in our specific case, I mean, I think on a regular basis, no.
Yeah.
We're pretty open. It's been a long time. I mean, you could lie to me every day and I wouldn't know. But, like, I think it's been a long time since we've had an issue with
I grew up.
any kind of, like, hiding.
Yeah, I grew up hiding a lot from my parents,
Yeah.
so I didn't want to get into that kind of relationship because I didn't want to get into that with a relationship because it's just a lot. It is a lot of extra emotional weight and baggage you don't need to deal with, so I don't really lie. No. Yeah, you're the worst.
I mean, I can lie if I need to, but I am, like, a really guilty conscience kind of person, so, like, even if I do something small wrong, like, I'm like, hey, I confess that was me. So, okay, so the next thing says, what do you love most about your partner?
It's her ass. It's no question.
Oh my God!
No, what I love most about you is that you're the mom. Like, you just take so much care of everyone and everything. Like, you never think about yourself. You always make sure everybody else is happy, and I really admire that. Like, you just the mom. You the mom.
I would say for you, I would say the thing I love the most probably is, like, I know there's a word for this and I'm, like, lost for it right now, but it's, like, it's your sincerity. So, like, you are sincere in every situation. Like, you're honest, you're true to what you say, you hold your word, like, you're very, like, just upfront, and I feel like sincere is a good word for it, because you're just, there's no bullshit, and I like that.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Well, cool.
Yeah.
5s.
Okay, this next one, it's okay. This next is hard because we're on the bed, so it's, like, really bouncy. This next one says, how do you guys split up housework? Oh my God, what an interesting question.
As a woman, she does everything on the inside, and as a man, I do nothing. No,
That's not true.
It's not true. I don't. It's funny. It really depends on what it is. Like, Cassidy, I've offered help a lot, like with laundry, but she doesn't want me to help, probably because I suck at folding. And
probably because last time there's a pen in your pants.
Probably.
So, like, 3 shirts.
Really, a lot of it is give and take. So, like, if she cooks, I clean, and that's vice versa. So, you know, and, like, there's a lot, like, she does a lot on the inside, but I do a lot on the outside of the house. Like, I'll go in the crawl space and fix X, Y, Z, just because I'm more knowledgeable on those things. And, you know, and it's not all the time, but it's just different. You know, it's a lot of give and take, really.
When when I need help with stuff, like, I just let you know and you're ready to help, so it's not like,
oh yeah, very true.
you know, I mean,
yeah,
it's
if
not
she asked, then I help, no question.
Yeah.
No question.
So, I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, I think the balance is there naturally, like, you and your partner have things that you're good at and that they're good at, and so you just kind of play off of those things.
Yep.
The next question says, what is your favorite date? So for me, food's always involved, obviously.
Every time. We're big food people.
Yeah. I'm more so like having some kind of like intimate time, like something a little bit more quiet, something a little bit more peaceful. And I think that's just kind of like eating something and like slowing down and really enjoying time together versus like an activity where we're like doing something. Like I like the ones where we walk around more than anything else. Where we're just, like,
I mean, we do a lot with our friends and we love that, like for sure. But for me, like I feel like my favorite date is to, like you said, we'll go out, have a good dinner, a really good meal. We'll enjoy that together. Yeah. We'll come home.
Like trying something new. Yeah. New food is like the best.
We'll come home, kind of settle in and take a walk or something like you said. And to kind of walk off the food, because if we're on a date, we're probably eating too much. Like we're drinking and eating too much.
Most likely.
And so we'll walk around and try and walk it off, and we just kind of talk, and that's nice. But when we come home, we like turn on a movie, cuddle, dark chocolate and popcorn. Like I said, we eat way too much, and we kind of fall. We never watch the whole movie. 30 minutes before we both pass out. But it's I don't know. To me, that's my favorite date, because we can just stop and relax and decompress.
Somebody did ask what our favorite snack was, and that totally is it. You mentioned it. Popcorn and chocolate chips is like something that we have really regularly. It's not healthy at all. But
it's so bad for you.
It's so good, sweet and salty. That's all I gotta say.
How can you say no to that?
So the next one says, how did you guys get engaged? Like your engagement story.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna tell this from my perspective.
My perspective is better. No, that's fine. Go ahead.
I don't know. I mean, okay, so long story short, because this is not going to be a 2-hour video, but Alex and I had a conversation about not getting married anytime soon before Alex got sent to Germany for work, because he felt like we weren't financially stable. And so I was really understanding. I had no expectations, and I joined him in Germany, and then we took a vacation to Greece. And we spent the whole week there. It was the most amazing week ever.
If you ever have a chance, I know it's a lot of money. Santorini.
It's really not that bad.
No, but getting there is expensive.
Yeah. The flight is bad.
Santorini, you stay at Heliotopos Hotel. Top of the eye volcano, but your experience there is just A1. Like, it was just really good. Really good. The people were great. But, so I'll go ahead and finish.
But yeah, so basically we spent this whole amazing week there, and then our last night there, we were on the top of the hotel. It's like the top of the mountain on Santorini, and we had a really amazing dinner. We watched the sunset, which is what Ia is known for. And then we got bombarded by some people from another country who were like wanting to ask us questions about politics and stuff, which is totally not with Alex's plan. They were really drunk and just like asking us all kinds of questions about like Trump and Hillary, which was crazy. But at the end of the night, we sat down under the stars with like a blankie and just enjoyed our last night there. And then when we went to go inside, he proposed.
Yeah, I was trying to propose
up there
during the sunset.
Yeah,
but this English guy, destroyed my whole moment.
They were really excited to learn about our culture. They were asking a lot of really funny questions.
So funny.
But it kind of, the way it happened was really sweet anyway. I think it wasn't a grand gesture. It was just like a intimate thing.
The best part about it, y'all.
Oh, okay,
the best part about it, and this is the last talk about it because it's gonna take forever to get all wrapped up. But
I talk a lot.
I literally told her, or I went to ask her. I proposed, and she looked at me because she had no idea. Like I said, I had her fully convinced this wasn't happening. Yeah. She looked at me, and it wasn't yes, no, or anything like that. It was are you fucking kidding me?
That's not what I said. Well, we're erasing that. That's not what I said.
What did you say?
I told you to shut up.
Oh, yeah, you did tell me to shut up.
Oh, I bet you retell that story all the time. Yeah, I just told him to shut up. Anyway. Okay, so I know, isn't that like the sweetest thing ever? Shut up.
Yeah.
How do you guys balance work and personal life?
We don't.
Who does?
It's kind of all one and the same. You take the moments, at least this is how it's worked for us. When something happens with our group and we're doing something, we don't have plans. When it comes up, we do it. And that's how we have a balance. Because it's really hard. She works a very off schedule right now. So it's a couple days during the week. And then I'm also doing my streaming thing. And we both live pretty busy lives, I'd say. Yeah. So, but we pretty much at dinner, though, it wraps up and we're personal at that point. There's not much happening outside of dinner.
I would just say, when we're in the personal time, we try our really hardest to focus on that and what's going on right then and there versus all the things that are happening outside, because it can be really easy to be distracted, like in the moment.
Very.
So that's all I would say, is that we just try to be dedicated to the time slot that we're in currently. Yep. And that's the best way. So how do you feel like politics affects your relationship? Well, number one, I would say politics can affect your relationship negatively if you guys are not on the same page.
I agree.
But for us personally, we are on the same page. And I feel like the only thing that really it changes for us is like, as adults, and me talk about that kind of stuff pretty often, but Alex keeps me pretty informed. Like, he's kind of like my informant, because I don't like to dig through all the crap. But he does. So I would say that's the only thing. Just some conversation.
Yeah, I would say that if you obviously don't have to agree with everything, 100%. But a lot of politics is kind of how you would morally handle things. And if you're not both in a general ballpark of the same ideology, it can cause a lot of problems, because it's really just how you would handle things. Your political opinion is how you would decide to do things yourself. So gotta be close.
This one says, jealousy. Do you struggle with that? We have. We don't currently. And that's really it.
Yeah. I mean, no. When we were younger, yes.
Everyone when they're younger.
Yeah. Once we, I guess when we got engaged, it was pretty much all gone.
I mean, what's there to be jealous about? I have to smell this guy's farts.
Yeah, that's very true.
This next one says, what's your biggest fear for your relationship? Hard.
I don't know. I would say, I think my biggest fear in our relationship is money getting in the way.
You think so?
Just falling on hard times, and for me, because my insecurity is not being able to provide, right? Yeah. So if I can't give you what we need as a family, then that would bother me a lot, I feel like.
I feel like mine is communication. I never want to be to a point, I feel like I see so many married couples who can't even just have basic communication with each other.
True. Because
of resentment, or because of hard feelings or whatever, or because they've given up, and I just would hate for that to ever be something that we deal with.
That's legit, but I don't think we'll ever get there.
I mean, I don't shut up, so there's no way we couldn't communicate. This one says, if someone tells you a secret, do you share with your partner?
100%.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
If anybody ever says they're not telling their significant other, they lie.
I've even told my friends that. I've told them, I'm like, hey, look.
Everything I know, Cassidy knows.
Yeah. I've told them that. I'm like, look, the only person who's gonna know is Cassidy. So, I mean, because I think it's kind of crazy to think that this person that you live with, you should be marrying your best friend.
Breathe your own air.
Yeah, you're confidant, person you tell everything to. You share your sexual intimacy with. You're not gonna tell them everything. I think that's just crazy to think.
Hi. Do you want to come say hey? Come here.
Come on.
Come on. Come on. Right here.
Uh-oh.
Well, you can't see her, but I have a tuna.
A tuna teeny.
There it is. There it is. That one of our fur babies, her not supposed to be on a bed. No. Okay, so this next question says, What's something about your partner that you're grateful for? Oh, I'm so grateful that you're not picky. I really am.
What do you mean? Like with food or like in general?
Just in general, like I just feel like you are very open-minded, and that allows, because I think if we were both picky, we'd kill each other. I'm picky. I'm a picky person. Like not with food so much, but just like, I don't know, the way things are done, I'm really specific about, and I feel like you are pretty chill in that aspect, and so definitely. I'm like grateful that you're not picky about much. You're not really picky. I like
fair. Very fair.
Hi.
I would definitely have to go with taste. Very grateful for your taste.
My taste?
Yes. You make everything we do very like homey, and it just feels good. Life just feels good with you. Aww. You know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it. It's weird.
Cute.
Everything's just pretty good. I love it all.
Thanks, Tuna. Okay. Have you ever wanted to live anywhere else? So right now we live in South Carolina. Thank God. We love it here. We just moved here. If you guys haven't seen our new home video or our house tour, I'll link it in a spot somewhere around here. Thank you. Wow, that's so sweet. But yeah, I think the only other place that I've ever really wanted to live, and we went to Dallas a couple months ago, and God, I loved it there. It's like a bigger, better South Carolina. Like it's just giant.
Pretty much. It's just Texas. Like we were in Frisco.
Everything's just elevated. Like
I don't know. It
just felt swanky,
just a great time.
Like a swanky South Carolina. Like I really liked it.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. What's something you wish your partner did more of?
Oof.
Please don't say laundry. Sometimes I wish you'd disconnect some more, like from your phone.
Me too, actually.
Every once in a while, I just kind of like, a lot of times I feel like, there's a lot going on and your guys are talking to you and there's stuff on Instagram, and sometimes I just wish you would kind of like.
That's so funny because I would say the exact same thing, but yours is pictures.
Really?
I know that's for a good reason, right? You're recording the moment, but man, like, I'm a very much so live in the moment kind of guy.
Pictures.
Yeah, I hate taking pictures.
I know.
Like it ruins the whole moment.
Well, you kind of have to with this whole like social media.
I know, but
whatever.
I mean,
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, it would be.
It's hard. But also I know like there's a lot more people than just me hanging out trying to talk to you, so it's like.
For sure.
Okay, so. Oh, thank you. What is your biggest strength in your relationship?
My humor. Period.
Not your biggest strength.
See like what I'm saying? It's good. It's
our relationship's strong point.
Probably that we're best friends.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I don't think this would have ever worked out if we weren't best friends.
I could definitely agree with that.
Like, we were best friends before. Like, we were friends before we ever really got into being something serious. Yeah, the whole time.
In between.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. Being best friends definitely helps a lot because it's like, I married my best friend, so it never there's never an awkward moment, I would say.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm never ashamed or afraid to bring something to her.
Yeah, I feel the
same way. I might be
way.
scared because she might yell at me for, whatever, but
I'll yell at you.
No, it's fine.
Biggest weakness? God, I just don't feel like we have any. I don't know. I mean, I think
I'm gonna go with finances again.
I don't think it's a weakness though. We're doing really great.
How
are we weak?
We're not really great.
You think like the way we handle it together?
Yeah, I think that if there's anything we fight about, it's just money.
Yeah, I mean, I think we get easily stressed about that kind of thing, and that's something we should work on, really.
For sure. I mean, yeah, and it's all over dumb stuff.
Financial struggles are going to be something that we always have.
For sure. It's part of life. It's the American dream. You always want more.
This is how often do you argue?
Shoot.
Argue in the sense of like big fight, like almost never.
Yeah.
I think maybe the last time we had a big fight, it's been like a year or something. But argue in the sense of like disagree and have tough conversations daily.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean you're gonna disagree all the time.
Yeah.
You know, and that's part of being.
Most of the time we're arguing like we have the same point and just different perspectives.
Different way of
like,
saying it, and literally we'll be like, well, what are we even? What are we talking about?
We get so upset and be like, well, what the heck?
Yeah.
That's dumb.
Yeah.
So yeah, not that often.
No.
Luna, you just need all the love. This says, what's your we made it moment? So like what would we have to be for you to say, okay, we made it. This is it. Like we did it. We're here. We have arrived.
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I have a solid we made it moment because
you have a lot of goals.
Yeah, I'm not okay with being stagnant. I think my biggest thing in life is variety is the spice of life, right? So when you hit one goal, you should always strive to do better. Because I've said, when we moved into the other house and we were living by ourselves, I was very content then.
Yeah.
And then we got married. I was like, also that was like a very we made it moment, but not that I wasn't content, but so like when we moved into this house.
Striving for more.
Yeah, when we moved into this house, that was a very big
what's your
moment.
Next we made it moment? I guess is a better question.
I can't disclose that.
Why?
Because it's top secret.
Oh, okay.
We're not allowed to talk about it.
I'll tell you mine. My next we made it moment is. My next we made it moment is when we are debt free.
Facts. But we'll never be debt free. How can you be debt free? You have a mortgage.
That doesn't count. Like credit cards.
Credit card. No, I mean I don't know. Like, cause I say that, and then like for me, like I feel like when we have kids, that will also be a we made it moment. That will probably be a pinnacle. I feel like the whole
time we're having kids, we're gonna be like, did we make it yet?
I don't know. Yeah, that's fair.
I don't know.
Whenever I can be financially stable enough on my own, like if I had my own job, like I created my own business and it was supporting our family, that would be my perfect ideal. We made it.
I like that.
That's probably my number one, and then till we have kids.
Okay. This says, what is the best?
5.
This is what we do. We hold hands. What is the best advice you have to offer a new marriage? We are a new marriage.
I was gonna say.
Just to be clear, we've only been married for 2 years. We've just been together for a long time. But my biggest advice is and this is kind of just life advice, honestly. It's not just marriage advice, but you're never too perfect to compromise for your partner or for anything.
Very true.
To learn how to be better for your partner.
Very true.
So you are never not doing anything wrong. You're never going to be too good to learn something new or to try to do something different for them or to try to compromise in a relationship. You have to be willing to do that forever, daily.
Yep.
So that's just be open-minded and be ready to hear your partner all the way. And
very true.
Yeah.
That's a good point, because there's obviously some things you shouldn't waver on.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there's a lot you're gonna have to compromise in your marriage, and you're just gonna need to be accepting of that and be open to it.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Babe.
Be really cheesy.
You look so hot with a goatee. I love your goatee. It's my favorite.
It's true though.
When Jair cuts your hair,
fresh haircut.
You look good.
You'd be vibing with a fresh haircut. Now it's my turn?
Mm-hmm.
Babe?
Yeah.
I really appreciate you doing all the stuff the other day around the house. Today, actually.
Yeah.
I really appreciate that.
You're welcome.
It really makes, like I said, really helps me de-stress, and I know it's a lot.
Thank you. I appreciate you appreciating me. Well, guys, as cheesy balls as that was.
That was horrible.
Yeah. We are going to bed. Me, Alex, and this fat dog. We're going to go to bed. We hope that you learned a little bit about us today. I don't know. And maybe a little bit about what you want in your relationship. Or maybe I challenge you to do this with your partner just for fun.
Just
you don't
for
have to
fun
film it,
even,
but
yeah.
just to talk about it. It's a nice little activity to kind of, I don't know, reconnect or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Very true.
We're going to go to bed. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time.